So as I explained, all configuration for external number range. So we'd like to see this scenario. IT 100, IT 999. This is our BP number range and customer number range and vendor number range with the external number range. So IT 102, I would like to create it, okay, as a BP. So under that, IT 102 as, so let me try to put here on the top, okay, this one I am creating as a customer and vendor role. The similar way, the same concept you can applicable for 1000 roles, okay, and any n number of roles. Before giving complexity to your customer, being a consultant, you have to analyze the things what needs to be done, okay. So this is the BP. So this is the thing, okay, and let's try to put this one. Let's try to match this one. That means this, my BP is going to hold these two rows. That's what the scenario we are looking now. Let's go to the SAP now. So the transaction code is BP, okay. Let me mention here, T code is BP, okay. So I'm clicking BP. So now if you see in the configuration we observed, you have a three different categories for your business partner. One is group of companies, an organization. Most frequently in projects this is used, and if required, like certain employee, business partner, certain freight forwarding agent, or some XYZ reasons, or else they can able to create here also. If it is not organization, individual person, so they would like to create master data with this person, or else organization group. But what I have observed, most of the projects they are using this one. This rarely they will use if any specific scenario comes. So let me do it. IT 102, okay. If I click this, it is not available. In the similar way, if I click this, it is already available, it is got created, okay. So let's try to go to the organization first, okay. This is what here, if it is internal number range, it will be generated by your system itself, like how ECC you can do. So IT 102 I am doing. So this is the grouping from your BP master, okay. So you are going to control over here at BP level. So this is business partner general, you take it, and company, King Swag Limited. So let enter King Watch Limited. This is what you can able to take it, this one. So let me take such term, same thing, okay. So here you can always try to fill the address details, okay, postal code, and this is the city, okay, Hamburg. I'm just doing this, and D is the country. You can create any customer. I'm just creating it for my domestic scenario. So this one is region I'm taking, like probably Hamburg, okay. If you'd like to mention your post box and postal code, company postal address, and all these things you can able to mention. I'm just taking the language. Suppose if it is Japanese customer, obviously your language configurations and language translations will be installed with the help of the basis and ABAP. That is a different story. So if you would like to print that particular language, it need to be selected here, okay. This is the thing, your mobile, fax and email and all stuff will be there here. So now let's come here. You can see the address. How many addresses, if you want, you can able to add here. That is the advantage. If I click this, I can able to see this address, right? Okay. So so if I would like to print this address somewhere in the form, and I can able to give the logic. If you see this, this is the advantage of uh, S4 HANA BP concept. You have a standard address. If you'd like to add, you can able to add. If you click this, you can able to add under this section. The similar way, billing address, employee private address, main employment delivery address, like that, you can able to select and you can add the address. Okay, whichever you want, you can able to print on the form. That is the convenience. Previously it was not like that. Somewhere external it is storing, or else other logics pulling at form level, but you can able to add how many addresses you want it. Okay, so this is a legal form, corporation or something like that, whatever you wanted to, you'd like to. Let me choose this one as sample. So these are all there in ECC. Okay, there is one section called what is called control, I think. I forgotten, like an easy system. If you can say, I can able to identify this one. The same thing. The only thing is the tab differs. Only new thing it came, like BP type. This is a configuration. So now you are saving your BPs. How would you like to save? Is it employee, manager, sales representative? As I said, that forwarding agent. BP type one configuration will be there. There you can go define and you can able to save it. Or else you can say that sender receiver companies. You can say provider and receiver. It is there in one of my project. Like you can able to do that. This configuration you can do that. Authorization group. Like how would like to restrict this one. Okay, authorizations for creating this data and all the stuff. This is related to the text part, text determination. Okay, so like at the time of text determination, you can see this is the part where your fi will involve, like what is the id and country and bank key will be there for customer, and bank account and control key. So there is one number called IBAN number that will be there. So these will be there. Okay, so now let's come to the status. So you'd like to archive this one, you can take this. You'd like to block, like if you block here centrally, this BP will be blocked for all roles. Okay, if it is not at released, like some authorization will be there after checking the data. So such a cases you can able to do that. Okay, so additional text. Okay, technical identification. So this is one of the key section which is most of the times in projects used so thoroughly, but I don't want to get into this thing. So just try to understand. In real time, it has a lot of importance actually. So for this ID type will be there. So based on that, how you'd like to utilize this technical identification number. So where you'd like to print it, and if it is holding, like contact person, like a contact person or some xyz role which is holding the address that is linked with your BP, then you can able to do this. Okay, so apart from this, there is something called relationship. Okay, here relationship categories will be there. You see this BP as an employee or contact person, as I explained you, right? This one identification tab has some link actually. So let's try to go to general data. Okay, now what we can do, let's try to save this one first. Okay, so IT102, it is got created actually first. The beginning tab where you can able to find the message, it is got saved. Now it is got created. Now if you see this, under this nothing is there. Okay, now go to the display and change. Once it is saved, it automatically go to the display mode. Now you see it is in change mode. So let me show you something here. I think it's in control. status, sorry. Okay, so I think let's try to get onto the this BP partner. Now I'm I'm taking this one slash n. I'm coming out. Now if I come here, so what is this? Ours is 102. If I press enter, automatically King's watch is coming, right? This is how you can able to open it. Now let's try to go to the, now by default it is in change mode. If you click this one, it is going to the display mode. See, you have to do the practice, then only you'll come to know. All these are simple actually. Okay. So now select the uh, role. So previously, yeah, better try to have a drop downs or else change the text accordingly at the time of doing practice. It will be helpful. Okay. Now see, this is the FI customer role. That means company code data, general data. This is company code data, sales area data. This is company code data, vendor general data. This is vendor general data, purchase data. Let's try to create a role. So if any mandatory fields are there, star mark will be there. You have to fill this one. Okay. Let's check this. Otherwise, sometimes it will give the dump, and in another transaction will be there. You go there and you fix that one. That is different story. So let's go to the company code. Okay. So if you come here, company code DT. Okay, DRT1. Ours is domestic one. Okay. This is RAM times. So I would like to create it as a customer. See, it's not for vendor, supplier. So that's why it is like this. If you click this, automatically it comes. Give the reconciliation account, what you have here. So let's try to check any mandatory fields are there. The sort key, head office, planning group, all these are related to FRL stuff. It's a bit slow. Let's wait. Let's try to press enter. Try to save this. So now let's fill the payment terms. Another field. Let's try to save it. Okay. Changes has been saved. So previously it was like external here. Now you got IT102. Now you just try to go to the display mode. Okay. Of this, if you come here, see this is the display mode. You can able to see FI role. It is got already added. If you come here, so the same general address will be there. If you go to the company code, you can able to see the company code data. Again, if you'd like to edit it, just click the change mode. How you are doing XD02 or FD02. Come here, you can able to make some changes. So let me put this one. Okay. So like that, you can able to fill the all other fields the similar way. Okay. So we can able to do important fields of customer master data. I will explain you, that is separate video. At the time of creating that BP, we'll try to fill the fields what we have defined. Okay. So this is all about your FI role. Okay. Let's save this. It is taking a bit time. Now you can see the changes have been saved. Okay. So now let's try to choose the customer role. Okay. So here, this is again general data. Let's try to, if any mandatory fields are there that you have to fill it, let's try to check once. If any star fields we left, okay, we have filled, I think. So address overview, identification, control, okay, status. So legal data is there, okay, customer general data. You can see this customer number is coming. Why? Because we have already created with the general data. This is the place where you can find this one. So now let's try to go to create sales and distribution data. Okay. So let's go to the sales areas. So DR T1 domestic sales. So let's try to create this person as a distributor. Okay. Let's click on the transfer. So now it is got copied. Now if you can see here, you can able to fill all this data. Okay, as of now I'm just trying to fill what is the mandatory for me. So I missed something, it is showing red like this if any mandatory fields are there. So let's go down, see what are the tabs I'm pushing. You try to observe here, otherwise you will confuse. Okay, so customer pricing procedure, as of now I'm standard, I'm assigning. Let's come to the shipping. So here shipping conditions are mandatory. Let's try to do this one 02 pickup. Let's come to the billing. Okay, if any mandatory fields are there, it won't allow you to say. Okay, let's try to check. Let's put the tax classification. As of now it is 0. Okay, exempt. So like that, if you see your partner functions, you got this one, right? IT102. This is what we created for our general data. Like you have the similar kind of the tabs what you have. Okay, status. Okay, this we will explain. I'll try to explain by creating sample data for customer master. As of now, we are trying to finish the one end-to-end cycle with BP with customer and vendor roles. Okay. Now let's try to see our luck. We say, yeah, that's good. Sometimes it is not that much easy. I have more practice than, so that's why it's coming like this. So you have a partner functions. That's it. So now if you see, now if you go and try to, uh, so you are now in display mode. Now you can able to see these two roles, right? Okay. This is what we have added. If you don't want, we can take out this one. That is different story. Okay, at the time of creating also, by default we can get whatever the roles we want, that we control through BP configuration, general settings. Okay, so now let's come here. So now if you see this, so change history, you can able to find it for this partner, what are all the changes done. Okay, so address, you can select this. I haven't done any changes, so you can select this, and if you press enter, we can able to see the changes. See, currently this is got created, right? So the table, the technical name beauty 100 for roles. So your address is this one. Okay, address usage is this one, and the general ADRC, I think you are of this one in your standard ECC level. Okay, so if you make any changes, like if you get support issues, you can come back and you can able to try to see this. If any user or some XYZ person done any changes, this is all about creating your customer roles. Now let's try to create, go to the change and try to create vendor roles. Let's see if we can able to do this. Let's click on this change. Okay, now go again. So vendor role, I'm just trying to create it. Let's try to check if any mandatory fields are there. So country, postal code, language, everything we have done. So this is the thing, like otherwise it will give the dump. That's what I have seen. So I think it's fine. Let's go to the company code data. So I think these fields are coming like this then. So then so let's try to save this. If any mandatory fields are there, it will give an error. Other we have to fill actually reconciliation account. These fields got disabled because maybe probably because of field selection parameters in the configuration. Let's try to save. So it is saved actually. Luckily we don't have any mandatory fields, otherwise it should be in this one, what do you call, change mode. Okay, let's come here. Let's go to the purchasing. Probably it also might come like this. Let's choose the purchase organization. Oh, we haven't defined the purchase organization. So let's go to the SPRO. Try to assign our purchase organization also. Let's come here, define. So material management. So maintain purchase organization. Let's go to the new entries. DRTT common purchase org. Let's keep this. Let's go back. Assign this purchase organization either a company code level or plant level or both levels. So domestic level, let's keep this. Let's do the save. So now go to the assign purchase organization to the plant. So DRT1, DRP1, I think. Same DRT1, let's put it DRP2 also. Oh, sorry, DRT2. Okay, let's save this. Now let's go to the BP. Let's click this. You can able to see, if you go to share, what do you call, display mode, you can able to see vendor, company code role and customer both roles. Let's try to make it this one. If any mandatory fields are there, then it will stop you. So no, this one 01 VN01. Go to the purchasing. Let's try to put it DRTT. Okay, now currency, let's put it euro and payment terms 0002 or any other thing. So let's try to check any mandatory fields are there, otherwise it won't allow you to save. So you can see your ordering party, this one, vendor has this one, based on our configuration. You should be careful about this configuration, even if you are not from MM background also. So what is this? It is asking, oh, partner VN not allowed. Supplier of the account group G0002, G0001. Okay. View details. So let's try to check the configuration quickly. So this, now you try to save this one, it will not allow you. That's the beauty of this one. Okay, so That's fine. So now let's go to the after setup. Everything will be easy, but you have to make sure it will work for you or not. Purchasing. Let's come to the partner determination, partner roles, partner settings for supplier master record. Define partner schemas. We made this one as mandatory. Let's try to take it out. Let's keep this one. Where is this one? Goods supplier. Okay. Save this. Go back. Assign partner schema to this one. L1 and L2, L3. This is fine. This is purchase order level. For this also, I'll just make a correction. Make this one ordering address vendor. Okay, now it is not required. Let's give a try. Now click this one. This one. Go to purchasing. Enter our purchase organization. Some issues coming. Partner role VN not allowed for supplier account groups. Okay, this role is not allowed. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's save this. So this is one way, like you can say that in real time in support, if this role is missing, this is extending also. Let's give a try. Yeah, that's fine. We just made it as a mandatory. That's why we got an issue. Let's save this now. If there is no surprises, then it will be saved. Okay. So now got changes done. Okay. Now if you see, let's go back to the general data. So vendor general data, you can able to see this one. Okay. This is for purchasing level. Now let's try to go to the change mode again. Let's go to the display. So now you can see all four roles got. This is how you have to create any role. For example, if I go to the change, so if I would like to implement credit management, okay, so that role also you can able to find. I'll show you this one. So now I'm not activated, that's why I cannot able to find this role. Okay, so otherwise you can able to find that role as well as. Okay, no, it's there. 1 second. Starts with UK. This is the one. Like, if I don't do proper settings relevant to my account group, it will throw an error. So collection management. This is also one more role is there. Okay. So like that, you can able to play with the S4 system. So this is all about S4 HANA, how to create master data. Okay. BP roles creation and their linking through CVA. So probably I'll try to explain you in the next section pure customer master data, important fields, what are all there, and along with BP creation. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.